The people in charge of a family fun attraction in the Piedmont Triad want to up their prices. There's a proposal to increase admission prices at the North Carolina Zoo in Asheboro.
Yeah, Fox 8's Daryl Matthews talked to people about this potential increase. So, Daryl, what are they willing to pay and how much more will they have to pay?
Well, Katie, a lot of the families that I spoke with aren't too happy about the possibility of these tickets going up. They tell me that they don't want to have to decide between having family time or choosing to spend the money on something else.
I'll find something else to occupy our time.
Why?
Because I can't afford that.
Cindy Bailey is one of dozens of people who say they wouldn't go to the North Carolina Zoo if a proposal to increase prices is approved.
We know that we're a zoo for everybody in North Carolina, and so the effort to try to make sure that we're earning our way, as well as making it available for citizens that may not have the wherewithal of others to use our services, is important to us.
Wednesday, the Zoo Council met virtually to talk about the possible rate increase and the plans in place of where the money would be going towards.
The intent here is that we do this price increase now, so that we begin to cover a lot of our costs.
Costs like expanding and building new exhibits and year-round events for families. Right now, the zoo makes its money off the funds from the gate, and they get about 50% of the total operating budget from the legislative allocation.
I don't agree with it. With the price of everything going up in America and possibly around the world, families who have more than 2 children cannot afford that.
The plan is to do a 2-level price increase. These are the prices for admission into the zoo as of right now, but soon it could cost adults $20 during peak season, $18 for seniors and military, children $16, and those under 2 will still be free.
Online, we are suggesting a discount of a couple of dollars across the board for the adult, senior, military, and child, because we're trying to push more and more people over to doing advanced ticketing and paying in advance so that it makes the gate go a lot faster.
It's a potential way to bring more money economically into the city of Asheboro and boost tourism. Officials with the zoo tell me before these prices go up, they still have to get the approval from the State Department of Natural Resources before they pass those on to you. In the meantime, they're going to aggressively start to try to raise money to keep these prices at bay. We're live in Asheboro. Daryl Matthews, Fox 8 News.